everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the podcast where Aaron and I, we come together. We set a goal. We're going to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball. And then we're going to come on to a podcast and do a fun time, interesting, fun conversation about it. You know, we're going to throw in a little bit of improv. There's some bits. There's some skits. We got segments. And all of this is going to come to you right here on this podcast. But before any good house party, you got to clean up. You got to straighten up, or else everybody's going to be in your kitchen. There'll be dirty dishes in the sink. You'll be like, why are these dishes out? And you're like, I didn't have time to clean. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, well, maybe we should just go to Greg's house. And you never want to let the party go to Greg's house.
Serial killer Greg.
Serial killer Greg. As
always throwing parties to try to attract teens.
He's always throwing parties. And you get there, you're like, oh, there's one too many teens in this house. There's one too many teens just unknowingly in this house. And you can't do anything. You try to call the cops and, you know, they're trying to do their job. But in the meantime,
Greg's he's having a field day. God. But I will say, snack table never goes dry.
Yeah, I mean, the man can pick some snacks. He's got a Costco membership that we all covet. That's the only reason why we can't turn him in.
Yeah,
Sundays are the best with Greg.
His crudité is on point, but his murders no good. Someone will avenge the fallen, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, of course. Somebody's going to avenge the fallen, and maybe we'll do that through this awesome podcast that we'll do. This podcast, I guarantee, will be so good that any spirit caught in between, upon hearing this, will either ascend or descend to their rightful place. That is what is going to happen.
So we're promising that if you play this in your spooky house,
yes,
it's getting close to that season. Mm-hmm. If you play this podcast, say at an abandoned sanatorium,
mm-hmm.
Abandoned hospital,
and a abandoned sawmill where an accident occurred,
a spooky cabin that was bequeathed to you by some crazy uncle.
Yeah, with a contract that said, you can have all my riches if you stay here for only one night.
If you play this podcast, those ghosts go bye-bye.
Gone. Not saying the other podcasts will have the same effect. They may actually bring in unwanted spirits, but this episode specifically will take care of all your pest problems that are paranormal in nature.
Mark Maron attracts so many specters.
Why do you think he has so many cats?
They love it. Yeah, so you can tell him. So he's like, up another ghost. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's not his voice. I don't know why I did that.
Each cat is another wandering spirit into his apartment or into his home or his garage. I don't know many things about Mark Maron, but that's beside the point. The man lives in a house. We're doing a house party, and before the party, you gotta do some Kame housekeeping, and that's the next section that we're gonna get into. It's Kame housekeeping section, starting with our dare I say world famous 1 minute roundup.
Yep, it's the World's Fair. On display, the gun of the future. 2 barrels.
What do you say that is there? It's a 2-barreled gun.
Indeedy, I did, local yokel.
That's my name, Yokel, and I am local to these here parts of Denver. Mm-hmm. Now I've been hunting around these parts for a while. Now, what will 2 barrels actually help me hunt? Most things tend to go down with just one well-placed bullet between the eyes.
Well, you see, sir, first of all, mathematics. That's the only proof I've got. 1, 2, last I checked. And you seem like an intelligent man. 2 is greater than 1.
Yeah, it checks out.
So why don't you get your 5 fingers on this handle and give her a whirl? As you can see, there's plenty of metal ducts with little bullseyes on them for you to test out this firearm.
Now, this I like. Yeah. I love a good game. How about this? Let's make it more interesting. I bet you with this here rifle, I can knock down, let's say, all these ducks faster
all 3,000.
I could knock down all 3,000 ducks with this newfangled
and
rifle.
Andre 3000.
And Andre 3000, the first ever man this side of Mississippi to count to 3,000. I'll bring them all down. Or
he's over in the next booth.
Oh, and see. So that's just a little improvised Western scene to help us loosen up those improv muscles. I don't know if you could tell, but we are both bending in half completely now. And we can do the podcast from this position now that we've warmed up in that way. Okay? And now we got to do the 1 minute.
Certainly not for other reasons.
Not for other reasons. No. Only for
just
the
for podcasting.
I will never get in that position if not in front of a microphone. But now we have to do the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time it's Aaron, has 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball up until this point. And if you are keeping track, which I hope you will or are, God, my tenses are all kinds of wrong, and my cat is making a bunch of noise by using her paws to eat food. And now my phone is buzzing. Oh, where was
Modern life.
Modern Rocco.
Sinking in.
This is what Rocco was telling us about. This is what Rocco was warning us. These modern times. The 1 minute roundup proper is where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball up until this point. And if you are keeping track, that is over 140 episodes that he must now condense into 60 seconds for your enjoyment. Aaron, are you ready?
I am, and I will begin in 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic Dragon Balls. If you collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it stars Goku, a little monkey-tailed boy, and he had a whole bunch of adventures. One was with a couple, with his boys and his gals and his crew. They beat up a goblin, kept them from taking over the world. Then he trained with an old man and his new best friend Krillin for the Tenkaichi tournament. He got super strong, but he only got second place because the old man beat him up. And then he fought an entire army just to get one of those Dragon Balls because it was special to him. And even before he could do that, he had to fight a bunch of monsters, including his grandfather, who was a ghost, which is the type of monster, to get that ball that was special to him. Then he trained for like 3 more years. Then he entered the Tenkaichi tournament again, but he got second place again to a Triclops. And then after that, his best friend died because of a demon named Piccolo killed him. But after some training and some drinking, and hanging out with the fat dude, he killed Piccolo, but Piccolo's like, he shot an egg out his mouth, and that was his son. And now Goku has to fight Piccolo's son in this tournament, and Piccolo's dead?
Hey! Aaron did it. And I'd say, Aaron, you did a very good job, I might add.
Thank you, sir.
Lots of good, intriguing details for the listeners who maybe they're saying, there were some things in there that I missed because I got on this podcast bandwagon, right when they're about to crest over the hill, and then that steep drop of excitement that comes with future episodes. My roller coaster analogy is not working, but
I thought you were talking about hills, but continue.
See, exactly. But we do that. So you don't have to go back and listen to every single episode to get caught up to where we are right now. We also do that so you don't have to go back and watch every episode. But if there's some details that you're like, I'd like to know a little bit more, then go back and check out our old episodes.
Yeah. Drinking? I thought Goku was straight edge.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm intrigued.
Exactly. You didn't know Goku got twisted. And you don't know. You maybe not know who this goblin person is, but go back and check it out.
I didn't name a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only descriptions.
Now he's using his noodle. He's been watching some of them thriller movies. He's teasing your ears. Okay. We got to keep going with our next piece of Kame housekeeping, which is where I tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watch 2 different versions of the show. I watch the English dubbed version while Aaron watches the Japanese English subtitled version. Why we do that, you might ask? Well, just like some of life's greatest moments are caused by tiny little mistakes. And we chose to run with that mistake because what it gave us was a great deal of content in that there are context changes for both versions. There are musical cues that are in some, not in others. Characters' whole stories change, and it's really great. And usually the first thing that is different in between these two episodes is the title. Now, Aaron, we did not talk about this before coming on air.
That is correct.
So I'm going to pick a number.
Okay.
Now you have to pick a number. So I pick a number.
Is there a range, my boy?
No, that's the fun part. I pick a number.
Okay.
And you pick a number. Okay. Whoever's number is larger goes first. Now say the number on.
Oh, okay.
Say the number on 3.
Okay. 3,
2, 1. 15.
69.
You dirty dog.
All right, so I go first.
Aaron goes first with 69.
So for episode 145 of Dragon Ball, the English subtitle title is Piccolo Daimo in the Super Giant Technique.
Okay. I like the directness of that title because mine could be a little misleading, and I'll tell you what it is right now. Episode 145 of Dragon Ball. Junior no more.
I changed my name. That's what this episode's about.
That's what I thought. I thought like, oh, it's like he's not. Come on, guys. If you thought after last episode that this fight was over with one Super Kamehameha wave, child, please.
Oh, I see. I thought. I guess it could also mean that he dead.
Right. But look, they've gotten a lot better with some of these titles. I think this one's okay. Junior no more in relation to some of the things that happen. It kind of works. It works in one scenario.
I rarely say this, but I think I like the English title a little bit better.
Yeah.
In this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Super Giant Technique, don't.
I know.
You know the Japanese title can be spoilery sometimes.
Yeah. I was very pleasantly surprised by the technique used by Junior in this episode. So
I still wasn't expecting it.
Oh,
I was like, Super Giant. I'm like, I don't know, what's he gonna do?
Like
make a big thing?
Yeah, it could be anything. Especially the way that they name techniques here. The 4 witches. Why would you make 4 arms?
Yeah, because witches get stitched. I don't know.
Because witches got arms, man. Witches do arm day all the time. They're always they're always stirring that cauldron. You know, they gotta have.
That's true.
They got beast arms.
A hex takes a lot of forearm strength.
You got to hold the book.
They got those little squeezy devices for your hands that's supposed to work your forearms.
Oh yeah, I mean, being a witch is all upper body strength. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
They never witches skip leg day.
If you meet a witch, just kick its knee and you'll escape.
Ah! Curses! Curses! Curse you, my weak knee! If you were on a broom as long as I was, you'd never do leg day.
Also, don't tell them that they can just walk on their arms and move around faster. like a big old weirdo. You all right there?
Huh?
Have you de-witched yourself?
Yeah, no, I had to cough that witch out of my throat. So we can talk about this very surprising and fun episode. I had a lot of fun watching this episode. There was a lot that was unexpected for me. So let's just jump into it.
The arena. It is in ruins. Dust hangs in the air. Everyone wondering what happened after that super Kamehameha that maybe killed Piccolo. Ha ha ha. You fool. He's still alive.
You foolish fools.
The sky.
How could you be so naive as to think that Piccolo Jr. would have been defeated by such it was actually a really devastating looking attack. And I thought they were actually going to get into how he survived. Like, you know how Tien survived Goku's first Kamehameha wave? We got to actually see that he created an aura around himself, deflecting the, projectile and all that kind of stuff. We didn't get that for Piccolo. They were like, no, there's too much we have to get to. He's just really, really strong.
He's strong.
But this was very confusing because Piccolo survives. He comes out of this relatively unscathed, really, really pissed off. Like, veins everywhere are throbbing on this man. And Goku's a little surprised, but Piccolo comes down, and it's only because, like, his shirt seems tattered that folks start to notice.
Wait.
Or am I missing a beat?
You are correct.
Yeah,
I have a quote from the man himself.
Oh, do it.
OP or PJ.
Little PJ.
Yeah, as his friends, as his SoundCloud account would suggest. Damn you. Even if it was only for a split second, you had me terrified.
Oh.
An admission of fear from a man who supposedly has no fear.
Really? Man, they're peeling back the layers. I got none of that. He didn't acknowledge any fear. It was mostly like, you thought a technique like, so you thought a technique like that could stop me? Something along those lines. He trivialized everything Goku had done to that point.
Well, that's a little more subtle.
But yeah, so Piccolo lands back in the ring, and I love this because it's like there's long stretches in this episode where people are just looking. Lots of characters looking at an angle, surprised or confused or scared. Lots of this in this episode. So the crowd is kind of murmuring. The Z-Boys, they start to kind of notice who this guy, like they know who he is, but they're like, oh boy, the crowd might recognize him because his shirt's off.
You see a little ab, you see a pec, you see a leg.
Yeah.
He's got like he's got Kingdom Hearts pants, one long, one short.
Sora style.
But what? Really? Guys?
That's what I'm saying.
Is what you're like. I won't read the note I have, but rest assured, it is in all caps. Because I am so upset that he has a damaged shirt just like King Piccolo. What was the thing that gave it away?
For me, I wanted to know every single person in that crowd, what after that moment made them say, wait a minute. This guy with antenna and green skin, he looks a lot like Piccolo now that his shirt's off.
Wait a minute. Those nipples.
Yeah, was King Piccolo sending out was he airdropping sexy pics of him shirtless to everybody on planet Earth? Was that his terrible technique? Master Piccolo, it's me, Piano. I'd like to
Hey, sup?
I messed up on your phone, Master Piccolo.
Look, what did you... Do you need me to beat that level? I only got that game for you. You keep asking if I have games on my phone.
No. Mario Run is going fine. I'm doing fine in Mario Run. I'm in World 2-1. I'm doing great. When I was trying to buy more coins, I accidentally opened up your airdrop, and some of your tasteful shirtless pics got out to... everyone on planet Earth, because you decided to friend them before you dead them. That was your campaign slogan. It was King Piccolo, friend them and then dead them.
I love that slogan. So honestly, great. I have a great, now that I'm young again, I got a great bod. I don't care about showing it off.
Ooh. What? This is...
Well, here's the question. Any responses? Any airdrops back, maybe?
Master, I don't want to upset you with this, but it's been out there. I only noticed it today, but it's been out there for 32 hours and absolutely no response back.
Now, which one did you send? Was it me with my hand behind my head and it's a little hazy?
Mm-hmm. The hazy shades.
I got the Calvin Kleins on.
The hazy shades went out. The Piccolo Gigolo went out. The mean green
finger to lip.
The mean
pouty.
green machine. That's that one.
Ooh.
It went out.
So all of them went out.
All of them went out. Yes, including Play That Piccolo. That one where you're gently strumming your rippling abs. Master Piccolo.
Look, we gotta Hard times.
Oh.
You all right?
I keep thinking that you are going to simply destroy me, Master. For my...
Why?
I guess...
Ha ha! You fool. You think I'm upset because you let them loose on the world? That was kind of the secret plan. I knew you would fuck up. In this way.
Oh, thank goodness that I inadvertently made you happy, Lord Piccolo.
But what I cannot forget is an ungrateful human and animal race who won't really, not even a thumbs up, not even a new phone, who dis?
No. It seems as if they knew and were intentionally not. I responded, Master Piccolo, with fire emojis.
Well,
fire, Master Piccolo, fire!
What? Why are you? Is there a fire?
No,
Are you emphasizing the fact that those pictures are in fact fire?
I am saying that those pictures are in fact fire. Fire. They're hot. They're so hot, Master Piccolo, that I, Piano, could not help but spontaneously combust with using the fire emoji for responding to your photos.
Well, let's send a dick pic now.
Oh!
And scene.
Oh.
Communication's key.
Communication is key.
Certain instances.
This could have all been, strategically planned out had King Piccolo been talking to Piano as his manager should, their supervisor. But look, that's neither here nor there. What is here, and it's about to get real big, is that Piccolo turns to the audience after hearing all this murmuring. He's like, who is this guy? He looks a little bit like King Piccolo. That guy looks like King Piccolo. Those horns, I know it. I know those horns anywhere. They're King Piccolo.
Wait a minute, this guy's green.
I don't know. Maybe this guy's just a little sick.
Yeah, you're all being real judgy right now.
Look, we've all gotten sick before. We're two people who have a lot of mucus, and if you can't tell, we look a little green because we're on an island, which is at sea, which means we can legally be seasick.
Which is... Hold on. Let me push back this bile. Look, you never heard the term green around the gills?
Yeah, you never heard.
If you've got a cold, go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead with your say.
I felt like I was gonna go for a little bit of a runny nose there. No, but you go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say you never heard the expression, "If you've got the flu, antlers will grow."
Oh, the last time
antenna.
Last time I got the flu, and I swear I grew moose horns that made me look so terrifying. People thought I was King Piccolo, and I was like, no, I'm just Jerry.
It ruined your anniversary.
Yeah, my wife, she tried to have me shot with a bazooka. So why doesn't everybody in the audience just calm down?
You fools! I am King Piccolo reborn, dummies! Really, just now? You're just getting that now.
Clever satire! and
scene. Yeah, he gets so pissed. I love it.
Yeah, I love how he's just like kind of seething. I want him to be like,
God.
I want to be like, oh my God, I'm not my dad!
Yeah, I'm an exact double, but I'm not him.
I'm just carrying out his evil vendetta, and I want to subjugate the world because I want to, not because my dad put it in my head.
I know I'm doing exactly what my dad would want me to do, but it's still my choice. Jeremy got Borderlands 3. I could be playing that right now. But I'm not.
I have it downloaded on my PlayStation right now. But no, I came out here on my own volition to fight this guy and to kill him so I could go back to play Borderlands. Now you guys are saying, oh, he looks just like his dad. He's acting just like his dad. I knew he'd be just like his dad. And guess what? Now I am going to be like my dad.
Yeah. I'm going to take over the world after all this. What do you think about that, crowd?
Everybody's going to have to play Borderlands 3.
Yeah, look, my campaign for class president, Borderlands 3 in every classroom.
No more Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite out. We're all going to pay for games again. No one's going to make fun of you for being a default. And see. There's got to be some kid running for class president. Like, no longer will we tolerate the dreaded term default. All will be equal. I will give whatever the currency, the Epic Games currency is, to everyone that votes for me.
I'm running on the platform of bits for Twitch bits for every student. 500 Twitch bits for every student. And you know what? Everybody's going to get shift key codes. And everybody's going to get free DLC for the entire school year. Free DLC for all.
I'd vote for that guy.
If
I was a student
girl,
now.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. My mistake.
Hey, look, it happens, okay? It happens. But we have to acknowledge that upon Piccolo Jr. just going out, blasting that he is the reincarnation of his father, that he's going to kill all the humans I love that he's like, after I'm finished with Goku, I'm going to kill everybody. And then the crowd, this is a great storm out, or a great a mass exodus of a crowd, because I loved it. I love the crowd just slowly, like they pan over the entire crowd going like blue with fear. And I like the hive mind there, that they all got scared at the exact same moment, and they all run. They're running over. I love the imagery of the people. There's not a lot for them to break. Like, they're not rampaging, but they had to give you something that they're destroying in the process of them running away. And it's just like little orange flower petals people are stepping on occasionally. And a man gets almost hits somebody in his car. Another bigger man comes in and just throws him out of his car.
My favorite bit was there's a dude on a moped who's desperately trying to get it started. Another guy comes in, throws him off the moped, and then also fails to get the moped started. Wait, why isn't this working for me?
Wait, really? His doesn't start?
Wait, what?
Oh man, now
the moped
does not start.
It never
moves. Starts.
Yeah, wait, what?
This may be the biggest difference between episodes. I feel like my moped moves.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Is this an old crone young lady situation? We just saw it from different angles?
It could be. It really could be. I've had a day, buddy. I've had a real day. So I could have seen whatever I wanted to see. But yeah, because in mine, the man who gets thrown off of the moped yells, "Hey, that's my hog!" English dubs are wild.
Yeah, much like hogs.
Much like
the titular hogs.
The titular wild hogs. Oh man.
So you know it wasn't. You know that dude didn't say it ironically. He's in a panic. He legitimately calls it his hog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is what he calls it when he gets it home to his condo. He parks it. He gets that. He always has that spot right underneath the condo. You know, because there's like the bigger parking garage. It's like 3/4 out uncovered, 1/4 covered. And he always wedges his right against the wall next to like the girl that works like and lives right by him. And he's trying to get her to notice him. And she's always mad that his moped's there. And he's always like, sorry, I forgot. I was running late home, so I parked it really close next to yours. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's a scenario in my head that I hear. That's the extended story of that man.
And now he's dead.
And now
I don't know.
Well, he's just sitting in the middle of the street, hoping his hog comes back, trying to get 30 to 50 wild hogs. But we get a great cut to one of our old favorites. King Furry is back.
Yeah, dog president for life.
He's hearing about those news, and he is beside himself, I guess you could say. He does his best performance ever. I wrote in my notes, I was like, he's giving it to the camera with that. He's like, Piccolo, arms on the thing. I can't believe that terror returned.
Ooh, I didn't write down what my guy said because it wasn't that good.
I love King Furry's his voice and his look. He's cool. And then we get to see the news being delivered across the world from one radio to a small family, and then a giant TV showing the rest of, I'm assuming, the world, that Piccolo has in fact been reincarnated and is fighting in the Tenkaichi tournament. All that's left back at the arena is the announcer, Yamcha, Chi-Chi, Krillin, Roshi, Tien, and then Bulma, Launch, Oolong, and Puar. Puar's back, and the announcer. They're all still there. The non-martial artists are hiding behind the wall. The announcer, the bit with the announcer, I think is pretty good because he's still trying to do his job. And he's like, ladies and gentlemen, kind of not sure how to address Oolong. Hey. And then Launch just looks at him and goes, we're right here. And I loved it. That was really good. It was a classic joke.
That is different from mine. Launch or Bulma? Says that last bit.
I'm pretty sure it's Launch.
So, and this is before they go back. This is before they go back with the rest of the group.
Before they go backstage, of course.
So, the announcer just keeps announcing, and then Bulma goes, what a pro. It might have been Launch. Again, who knows the mystery?
Who knows? Because we don't do research. Because we technically it would be research to go back and find these clips. And I
guess we don't watch the episode. Apparently.
Oops. I lifted the digital curtain on that one.
We just read the Wikipedia article. This whole time.
We've been making billions. Cutting corners.
In debt.
Yes, we've been making billions in debt.
Then we'll sell that debt.
Like a movie pass, perhaps. Or whenever somebody mistakenly buys Netflix.
But I do like that in mine, one of the gals realized, yeah, man, the announcer, he's very serious about this. Come hell or high water. Or demons. Damn it, they hired me to announce, and I'm going to announce.
I mean, that's why this character, the announcer, has spanned the test of time. And I don't know, because I haven't seen Super, but it would be really sick if this announcer was brought to the Tournament of Power and got to announce that Tournament of Power. Oh, boy.
We'll also take a alien version with little deedly bobs.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe two heads, Greg Proops style.
Ooh, yes. Now we're pod racing.
Goku warns everyone, hey, you want to stand back. They all move towards the rest of the group. The Bob Brigade is together again. Krillin admonishes Goku to, quote, don't die on us.
Nice one, Krillin. That's some supportive friendship right there.
Hey, Goku, can you live? Huh, buddy? Go out there and keep on existing.
Come on, Goku. Why aren't you living harder? Can't you live harder than that, Goku?
Goku, I believe that you can live.
And that's what sparks him to turn Super Saiyan. He's trying to live as hard as he can.
Yeah. You told me you were gonna get rich or die trying. Please don't die.
And then 50 Cent, little mama, show you how you move it. Go ahead, put your back to it. Give it up like it ain't not do it. She should shake that ass, Goku.
Did you play his Xbox 360 game? 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand.
I know I played a demo at a GameStop at some point. I never owned it. I probably was a little like, oh, my mom wouldn't let me buy this anyway. I was lucky I got the censored CD. That's right. I bought censored CDs. Baby, going to that FYE for your entertainment. I feel like there's only one left. And it's in...
No.
Is there an FYE where you are?
I'm sorry.
Is there an FYE where you are?
There's like... I think I've seen 2 or 3 in the wild lately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That means there's hope for humanity. Piccolo Jr., he's cleared out all the people so Goku can fight fully, and they're about to go after it. And Piccolo's got a technique up his sleeve that Goku hasn't seen yet, and that I honestly did not remember was part of Piccolo Jr.'s repertoire.
Yeah, did not know it was gonna happen at all.
Oh my God, this technique! This is one of the most surprising moments in the show so far. Apart from that weird island where Arale was, this moment, I think we both, before we got on, we were like, why haven't they brought this back at all?
Bring it back. And I know we're bearing the lead.
Yes. So Aaron, do you want to do the honors and describe this technique to the listener?
It starts with Piccolo clenching his fists close. And then little particles of the arena start floating up. And as they float up a little bit, they explode. Then there's a cool electric blue outline of Piccolo. And then suddenly, his muscles, they begin to swell. And then... Piccolo has grown! He's a giant now! He's the size of Ant-Man when Ant-Man gets big.
Yeah, he gets huge. It's cool.
God. I want this to happen all the time.
God, why did Piccolo get big against Raditz?
Against wait, was he alive? Yeah, he was around for the Vegeta.
He was around for Vegeta. He was around for Boo.
You don't want to see a giant Piccolo fight a giant Vegeta in his ape form? You fools.
I think that at that time that would have made Piccolo like too cool, right?
No such thing.
No such thing. That's what I say.
The coolest dad around.
The coolest dad. He really is the cool. I mean, all right. Spoiler alert: Piccolo becomes a dad in a fashion, but this growth.
Adopted families are still families.
There's nothing more true than that. And this is the truth that we wanted to get to. No, I'm kidding.
The commercial.
Because that's where the commercial comes in. They leave us hanging like, oh, how's Goku going to deal with this? There go them Duke boys again. Got to fight a giant Piccolo. That was just for me. But this commercial is for your entertainment. I can go to an FYE. I can buy a standee of any superhero, buy an Xbox, some graphic tees. I can buy everything I need for my 2007 college experience at an FYE.
Hey, are you in college? FYE.
You like physical media and go to college? FYE. Also, there's porno in the back.
Do you need some Japanese candy and Japanese pornography? Well, boy, oh boy.
Looking for dirty comics? We got them at the FYE.
Do you need little figures that are overpriced, but it's all the characters from It Chapter 2?
They're not Funko Pops, they're Bunko Fops.
Do you think you have a chance with the cashier when... No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Come on.
Don't even look at those people.
Yeah.
Don't look at them.
Hang your head in shame at the FYE.
Hang your head in shame while you give them a member card at the FYE.
I feel like we skipped ahead to our commercial bit.
We are, yeah. So when we get to the commercial...
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I was going to suggest cutting this, lifting it into the commercial part.
Oh, yeah. Can we do that? Will that make sense?
Probably not. Maybe. We could fucking try it.
Yes, try it.
And if not, I'll just leave this conversation in. I will put it at the very tail end of the commercial.
All right.
And then there, if it doesn't work, it's like, okay, here you go, folks. Here's some context.
Okay, cool. No, I like that. That's what podcasts need. More genuineness.
More truth. Piccolo. Giant man. Launch. Tries to shake the announcer down like, hey man, ain't this against the rules? Quote, as if he's quoting from an Air Bud movie. There aren't any rules about growing big.
Yes. That translated perfectly. Woo! Perfect translation. There's nothing against the rules against getting big. That's why Shaq was allowed to play in the NBA.
There was no height limit. Can you fit in the arena? Let's go.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
This is tangential, but I'm ready for our future sports where all basketball players are just walking around in Avatar-style mech suits.
Mecha basketball?
Yeah, and the court's like 4 times as big. And there's rocket boosters and fucking fights.
See, that...
Fucking mech fights.
Aaron, you just wrote my mecha anime.
Real Steel 2. Balls of Steel.
Real Steel... Oh, no, I got something. I had something for this. Real Steel 2.
In the back.
Ball is battery life. Real Steel 2. Robo Black Mamba. Real Steel 2. No, I lost it. Okay, that's all I got for Real Steel 2.
Robot Downtown. I don't know.
Ooh, yes! From Robot Downtown. Oh my God. Real Steel 2. Never mind. I was going to do a quote from Gundam Wing, but it's really bad.
The Eternal Waltz?
No, it was Real Steel 2. Women don't belong on the battlefield.
I don't know. That's a subplot. It's a W. It's a W. Real Steel.
So this is when Queen Latifah and Common show up in their mechs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Uncle Drew downtown.
Real Steel 2. Robo Uncle Drew. Kyrie Irving, Hugh Jackman, Robo Shaquille O'Neal. Buy this movie, Hollywood, you cowards. You're all cowards.
All the TNs, all the TMs.
Oh my God.
This is, I mean, look, if Shonen Up Surge didn't catch fire, then our Robo-Mech sports anime surely will.
Surely will. I got a line
Michael B. Jordan to voice it.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get the whole NBA on this, including, I know you all want him, Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is going to do all Charles Barkley's going to be our world announcer. He's going to do the intro and outro. He's going to be just as Charles Barkley about it. Okay. I lost a lot of money betting on what was going to happen in the last episode. So this is what happened. Robo Shaquille, his style of play is too weak. He couldn't go up against Shinji or Kaminari. And so Black Mamba bot ended up. Is this was that in any way convincing to the audience? I'm sorry.
I thought Sir Barkley himself.
Sir Charles.
What was his nickname?
Sir Charles Barkley.
Wasn't it a sir in there?
I don't. Charles Barkley's nickname was In Debt. The man gambled away everything. And now he has to work for the rest of his life when he should be retired.
I'm just thinking about his Dream Team days.
Oh, his Dream Team days. I don't remember his nickname for the Dream Team.
Sir Charles Barkley. I want to look this up so bad, and it's not Dragon Ball, so I could, but because I respect the show and I respect the format.
Here.
Do it after.
Here.
Because look, there's a big man fighting a little man, and it is beautiful.
I had to read this from mine, and I don't know if this is yours. It's right before the whole beautiful fight breaks out. Piccolo. From up here, you look very small. And then Goku. Incredible. how did you make your clothes grow?
Oh my God.
Slam! Goku just slammed Piccolo in a really cool way.
Well, it's a key technique. You put on a little... Look, as you get older, your metabolism slows down, and your favorite clothes that are just so comfortable, they don't fit like they used to. So it's a key technique. That's how.
Okay, Piccolo, that's fine. That's a reasonable explanation. But how do you? But Piccolo,
being a real jerk about it.
Piccolo, I have one other question. What are those?
Is this? I know. Wait, is this one of those meme things? That was in Black Panther, and I knew it was a meme in Black Panther, but I didn't know specifically what the meme was.
Yeah.
All right. What's the response?
I never freeze.
I'm going to destroy you in the entirety of human race and animal race, but Black Panther, good.
Black Panther, real good. Everybody loves it. Number one on Papaya box office, still.
I know. That's old PJ's opinion. Black Panther, good.
Anyway, let's fight.
SWAT. Now stay there.
So yeah, we can't
Wakanda forever.
We can't spend too much time describing every little beat of this fight. Again, as the last couple of episodes have required, just watch them. Watch these dang fights. Because it's really cool. Usually when a character grows to a gigantic size, they sacrifice speed. Roshi even comments on this. It says, it's incredible that he was able to grow so large and maintain such incredible speed.
That's also a key technique. Anyway.
Then Tien tries to help Goku out, but Goku refuses. Saying that it would mean losing the match because Goku's still following the rules. Goku, the ultimate good boy. Or if you want to look at it the realistic way, Goku, the selfish man who doesn't want help from the strongest guy, technically in the world, the man who gave him trouble in his fight a little bit, to help fight Piccolo. That's all I'm saying.
There are two schools of thought. And I agree with yours. It's Goku. He wants that title so bad. And he wants to win it for real. I mean, this would, not just within the tournament, but undisputed grand champion Goku, if he beats Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
But, devil's advocate, is it because everyone else is so much weaker than Goku and Piccolo at this point that it would be pointless?
Oh, one of those.
And he's protecting his friend. He's not.
He's definitely not protecting anybody.
He's being a greedy boy.
But I guess you're probably right. I would understand if Krillin wanted to help, but even Krillin gave Piccolo a little bit of trouble. So if they all coordinate and fight together, but that's too easy. I know.
You know why Bruce Lee only fought one person at a time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's big reason is I want to win the tournament. Back of the mind, while I'm already doing this, I can say, here's my justification. When they interview me later.
Yes.
Here's what I'll say. I was protecting my friends.
In the press booth, Goku will have a line.
Yeah. When he wears the hat of the team that drafted him.
Capsule Corp.
Just glad to be a part of the organization. Mm-hmm. I'm just here to work.
That's right. You heard it here first, folks. Goku also drafted to the LA Clippers, along with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, a more perfect super team we could have never imagined, could we ever have dreamed of. Oh, this just in. Perfect Cell just signed to the LA Lakers. And he brought Gohan with him. Seems as little Gohan hasn't forgot about that Senzu Bean incident. What a shakeup for sports today.
They just walk out to All I Do Is Win. There's just confetti everywhere. Oh. Gohan's on So's shoulders.
Just tweeting, just furiously roasting his dad on Twitter, calling him a lame, saying he's got no game. He's never played basketball before in his life. They shouldn't have drafted him. But then we get to see the coolest montage ever of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George teaching Goku how to play basketball. But he's just sitting there for days.
First of all, he keeps breaking the ball.
Yeah.
Keeps breaking hoops. He'll throw the ball. He'll do a pass. Someone dies. They weren't starting. It's fine.
No, it was all the practice squad.
Yeah.
They're making less than league minimum. They're fine.
This is a basketball heavy episode.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if anyone will appreciate this.
Probably not, considering it's football season and NHL preseason. All right, I had to get that in.
I know we had to make some Antonio Brown.
Oh, you want to talk about Antonio Brown? You don't want to talk
maybe off the air.
Off air. I got Antonio Brown shit to say all day. Dude's an absolute monster. We talk about Goku being a sociopath. This guy is a real monster. Hell of a football player.
No one likes him. Every kid gets along.
I also have shit to say about the fact that he got signed so quickly to the Pats when nobody has signed Colin Kaepernick. And you know who I'm looking at to sign Colin Kaepernick? The goddamn Philadelphia Eagles, okay? They're an organization that has nothing to lose, apparently, starting out the season 1 and 2 after winning the goddamn Super Bowl. Oh, not to mention Deshaun Jackson is hurt, and half the offensive units that Carson Wentz likes to go to.
Is your fantasy team not doing okay? Is this what this stems from?
No, this stems from my local pride of the Eagles being from Delaware. Look, they won the Super Bowl. Everybody's like, are you excited for the new season? I said, no. Why would I be? They're the Eagles. Okay? I enjoyed it while it lasted.
Without Mark Wahlberg on their team.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Vince?
They got no chance.
Aaron, you mean without Vince on the Eagles, they have no chance?
Is that his character's name?
His character's name is Vince.
/ real person it was based off of?
Yep. Vince Papali is a real person who walked in. He did a walk-on practice with the Eagles, made it to special teams. I think he played like 3 games. That was it. But it's a cool story.
That story sucks then.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Well, you're not a big deal. You're walking around to bars telling that fucking story all the time. I played in 3 Eagles games.
I think it may have been a little bit more than that. But did you see the movie?
No.
It's a whole lot of
no one believing he can do it.
No, it's not even that. The whole community is like behind him once he gets the opportunity. But it's a whole lot of people playing football in the street and then playing football in dirt patches in like fucking Manayunk. And it's raining a lot and there's mud and everybody's playing and they all love Vince and you say, oh, you're big timing us, huh? You big timing us, huh? Like shit like that. That's a whole movie. Is like, you big timing us? We love you. Oh, look at our boy Vince. He's doing it. He's out there and his girlfriend's right here at the bar, wiping out a glass, watching her man go, and she's just nodding silently.
Couldn't buy a ticket for her, huh, Vince?
Couldn't get a comp, huh, buddy?
Huh? Not even for your mother, your fucking family?
Huh? You probably get yours without whiz and without onions, you fucking freak. I'm gonna throw batteries at you, you monster.
Hey, let's all go to the Rocky statue and smoke? I don't know.
Let's get
Is that Philadelphia?
Aaron hit on the most Philadelphia specific. I hope if you live in Philadelphia, you listen to this podcast, because I guarantee the next time I'm in Philly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Rocky statue and smoke.
The first time I ever went to Philadelphia was it was a bus stop. And my friend made us drag. It was fine. It was fun, but he's like, oh, the Rocky statue's not that far. But we drug all of our luggage for like 2 miles from the Amtrak to the Rocky statue.
Oh, God.
You motherfucker. I did go up the stairs. I didn't run up them because safety first.
Yeah, but that's a long walk, isn't it? From the Amtrak
yeah, it's a long fucking walk.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's across town.
It was like, we had a lot of time to kill.
Yeah. Dang.
And my friend, and again, younger days, my friend's luggage consisted of 2 trash bags.
Of course.
Didn't even get a fucking cheesesteak, man.
Oh, you've gotten one since, right?
No, sure haven't.
All right, well, it seems like we have an adventure to find all 7 cheesesteaks in Philly. And then we can summon Shen Footlong. and he can grant our one cheesesteak wish. He can grant our one cheesesteak wish.
Vince, I know you said you were tired before we started, but take the T off, put an F in front, because you're fire. You're like a piano.
Oh, thank you. This is me at ultra instinct mode for podcasting. My eyes are closed. I'm not even looking at my notes.
Well, you should, because something amazing happens like jaw dropping when it happens. Goku says, "Fuck this," in his head. He'd never curse out loud.
He'd never curse out loud.
No. King, he gets a drop on, he hits Piccolo back of the knee like a witch, drops him down on the ground. Then judo fucking flips an Ant-Man, a giant Ant-Man sized Piccolo across the arena. Oh my God.
See, this is what we're talking about. You gotta watch this stuff. You gotta go see this. We can only describe it. You gotta see it.
As badass as the Broly movie was, this is the kind of overpowered battle I think we need to see. Yeah, we've got the energy blast when we sort of see the destruction, but Goku could have picked up a mountain and threw it on Broly.
He could have. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, you can swing him in the mountain and then he goes through the mountain and there's like a him-sized hole in there. But more environmental.
Mm-hmm.
Play.
Environmental takedowns a la Burnout 3.
Yeah. I love Dragon Ball Fighter Z where they go to a new zone.
Oh, heck yeah. You hit them out of the zone. The knockback, baby.
I need Goku to beat up that Honda Civic for a bonus round.
Oh, that would be so great. I would have loved if they had that in Fighters, if the last DLC character is a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
It's Honda Civic.
It's a little 1994 hatchback with a little towel around his waist.
Little towel, and he owns a ramen shop, right? He owns it.
I believe they're in a bath or sauna.
Yeah, right. But it's his. Whatever his stage is, like an establishment that he owns.
We all know Honda's rolling in it. He's a big celebrity in Japan.
Yeah, he's got the Honda name.
Are you? Yeah, I get. You know what? I'll say that he's Honda from Street Fighter is part of the Honda family that owns Honda Motors.
Yep.
Done and done.
Done and done. He was in my orientation packet when I started working for them. The story of Honda Corporation is actually pretty interesting. Small motorcycle manufacturer, got super popular after World War II, didn't catch on in the States until after, I'd say 1960, and they brought it over to the States. They all failed.
A car won the sumo championship of the world.
It wasn't until a German car won the sumo championship that Alfred Theodore Honda.
Roshi, after he finishes a biography of Honda Motors, he's like, Krillin, have you noticed? Hey, Krillin, do you ever notice how Goku doesn't seem to grow weaker, even though he's used a bunch of ki and like he's did a big ass Kamehameha? You ever notice that? Anyone?
I mean, yeah, Master, we noticed. No, Master, stop hitting my head. We noticed. My head is not a microphone.
It's just the acoustics and the shape.
The acoustics?
You put that little phone. Yeah, you got a little look. Technically, you've got a little diaphragm in you, much like a microphone. You've got a little XLR cable hanging out from the bottom. I don't want to know what that's about. You do you.
I cannot deny these things, Master. These are all true. But please.
You got your little foam cap on that looks like a windscreen.
It's to keep things from hitting my head and scuffing up the paint job. I mean the wax job.
You've got Launch holding you to prevent, bumps and shocks.
She's stronger than me, and I like being held.
Look, I think this whole episode's going to awaken some things in some people. But anyway, Goku doesn't get tired is what I'm saying.
No, I get it. And
end scene.
End scene, of course. But in my episode, it's very similar. But I thought it was going to be another one of those meta jokes, like with Goku and the clothes. Like, oh, how do your clothes stay on? How do your clothes? Because Roshi says, "You want
me naked, Goku?"
Because Roshi says, Goku continues to surprise me in every way, including defying the laws of physics. And I was like, oh shit, they're just gonna this whole episode is just gonna be all referential and meta. And then he went on to say, even after that massive Kamehameha wave, he can still flip a giant. And
which shouldn't
so
happen.
Cool.
His arm would probably be ripped out of his socket before he was able to flip the full body.
I mean, but I loved it because even Piccolo Jr., even when he stands up, he's like holding his hand. He's like, ow, that hurt. It's like, what are you?
Owie. Really? How?
I'd be like if my cat grabbed my hand while I was sitting on the couch and just threw me down the hall. That's what it would be like.
Well, you'd be on the dodo in no time.
Yeah, put me on World Star for that. World Star. Yo, check out this dude. He got thrown by his cat.
Someone edits it so when midway through it, close up on your face, you hear the "Nani," and then you're flipped.
And then I'm flipped, and then I become famous because I'm a meme, and that's how meme works.
Yep, and that equals $0.
I mean, this episode we said was full of surprises, and surprises they come in many shapes and forms. And this last one comes in the shape and form of Piccolo growing even larger.
There's some laser eyes. There's some Goku almost getting crushed by Piccolo. I know we're skimming through a lot of this, but it's just go watch. Go watch it.
You gotta go watch it.
You gotta go watch at least this part.
Yeah.
But Goku, the thing to know, the catalyst for Piccolo's second growth spurt is 1, getting enough sleep and eating healthy. 2, Goku is like, after he flips him again, after almost being stomped, he says, I don't care if you are that big. You don't scare me. Boy, I'd be in trouble if you were even bigger.
Oh my God.
Good thing you can't do that. Ah, fuck.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They did it.
Dang.
Dang.
Oh, senzu beans. But yeah, Piccolo,
So Goku
like,
outright says, if you were any bigger, I might be scared of you?
I'd be in trouble if you were any bigger.
Wow.
Suggesting that he's tested out his weight flipping and he's hit his max.
Yeah, he hit max bench. He hit the one rep max, one Piccolo rep max.
He just grows twice as big.
Mm-hmm. The announcer describes him as the size of a volcano. I don't agree.
That's the best you got, bud?
Why wouldn't you say...
Out of all the big things?
Why wouldn't you just say, the size of a building? Or twice the size of a building. Or the size of a skyscraper.
Yeah. He's at least 50 Piccolos.
He's 50 Piccolo-sized horses.
He's the size of a Godzilla.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Toei. He's a Gamera size now.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say Gamera. I was gonna call you out.
That turtle boy.
I was like, Gamera's your boy.
Gamera is my boy. There's too much. Well, that's a lie. There's not enough Gamera accoutrement in my apartment. But look, Gamera, the best turtle aside, Vince.
Of course.
This is how the episode ends. You know, everyone's wondering what's gonna happen. I don't normally give it to Goku, but I think this is some of that psychological warfare.
You think Goku's orchestrating this whole battle so he could do something very specific very soon in the next episode?
I think that he knows that growing a large size... He saw Ant-Man versus the Wasp.
Of course.
He saw Civil War.
Of course. He saw Endgame.
Ant-Man can't be big for that long. He gets tuckered out. He's a tired boy.
Those pin particles only last for so long.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy that's being taken up. So I think Goku's like, well, clearly I see his. I read his key like I'm the fucking meter man.
Woo!
I know it's going down. So physics, which I can break but also use, would suggest that if you get even bigger, you'll have even less energy. But how to get him to grow bigger? Wait, everyone thinks I'm an idiot. I'll use that. That's my prediction.
You know what?
For the next episode.
I'm going to back that prediction for your episode. For your version of the show, I am with you. I believe that it will be revealed that Goku will have known. And will have said that he, like, not say, but he's like, I got you to get bigger, and now look what I can do. Instead of the American version, which is going to be like, oh, crap, he got bigger. Guess things will just work out.
Wait, did he actually say that?
No.
Or that's just Goku's, I wish he... Goku, just say it once. We know you're thinking it. I'm Goku. Everything will be fine.
Yeah. But that's just kind of what I'm getting, like, they went out. I feel like they went out of their way not to bring that in, like that whole kind of if you got any bigger, I'd be in trouble thing. So I don't think they can then justify whatever technique or tactic Goku's going to use on Piccolo in the next episode. But life finds a way.
That's it. Piccolo is bigger. We've seen Piccolo grow twice.
I mean, I was going to make a growth spurt joke, but then I realized his clothes continue to grow with him.
It's a key technique. God, just what's the deal? You really want me naked, huh? You want to see the full Piccolo?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? It's me.
Look,
it's me, Goku. I'm down here. I'm really small. And I just
didn't
want to
you get my dad's pics?
No, I don't have a phone. I had a power pole back then.
Hold on. Yeah, that's worse than a flip. Anyway, might as well have a jitterbug this guy.
The screen was wrapped around the pole. Samsung power pole.
Hold on. What's your email? I'm just going to sit. Look, you're not going to see me naked. Oh, boy. Krillin, you dirty dog. I know you got those pics saved. You going to show them? Show your boy?
Private folder for Krillin.
It's marked homework.
It's marked taxes.
Why is homework and taxes in quote? What? Hold on. I have to rub my eyes. If I'm reading this correctly,
yeah,
it's quotation marks homework ellipses. Wait, no, I meant taxes.
Yeah.
Wait, shit. Hold on.
I was dictating.
Don't do taxes. Also, shit. Don't tell the government I don't do taxes. I haven't paid taxes on my prize earnings.
Don't forget this last part.
Anyway, definitely not those King Piccolo pics. End quotations.
Yeah, so what's the problem? You read it. It's definitely not that.
All right, well, I'm just going to open this folder then.
No!
Oh, inside's another folder. That says, see, I told you. It's my taxes, even though I don't do them.
See, I told you. It's my taxes, even though I don't do it. Don't click on that.
I don't see any PDFs. Hold on, let me just click on this again.
No!
Sorry, I meant... Hold on, I'm reading the folder again. Quote, oh, sorry, my mistake. This is homework. I went back to school. Cop school. That's right. End quotes.
There.
Another set of quotes.
Curse my dictatory.
Definitely not those saucy pics that King Piccolo sent everyone that I don't look at in like this weird not Munchausen syndrome. Man, you really wrote all this out, huh?
Yeah.
Not Munchausen syndrome, Stockholm syndrome.
That's
because,
it.
He killed me. So why would I have the guy's saucy pics with the person that killed me? That's fucking weird. I should see a counselor.
She's the account. Yeah.
If, and then if is in all caps.
This is me. If there happen to be any weird pics of a guy that looks a lot like King Piccolo, it's somebody doing cosplay, and it's totally not the pics from a few years ago that I somehow still got when I was dead.
I'm surprised Windows let you have a folder title this long. Isn't there a character limit on it?
Not if you have administrative permissions.
All right, well, I'm going to open this folder up.
No!
Wait a minute. This is a map to One Piece.
That's right. I'm trying to find the Grand Line.
Well, here's a hat. Let's go, baby. Crossover.
Krillin crossover for One Piece. Gonna find the One Piece on the Grand Line. Luffy ain't shit. Krillin's that shit.
He actually just relabeled. He relabeled. It was actually the picture, but it's just relabeled.
Krillin is a bit of a perv. That's all I got to say. Close my laptop. Click.
and see. We've got some mail.
We've got some mail.
First, please allow me to reintroduce myself. Second, power listener, power special guest host, Noah, from various and sundry podcasts, writes, hey, and I don't like... all I'm going to say is I knew Noah first, and the fact that he's putting me on blast is not appreciated, but I will read this.
Ooh, trouble in Arendise.
Hey, fellas, Vince is in fact correct.
Eat it! Eat it, dick! Everyone! I am in fact correct! What am I correct about?
The correct way to wear your hat is now. Okay. When Kame or Piccolo dies, or if the two fuse like what happens later in the series, the Dragon Balls become inert. This is why Dende comes to Earth later on and creates new Dragon Balls.
Oh.
I hope you're fucking proud of yourself, huh? Mr. Right over here.
That's right. They call me
Made
Mr.
me go
right.
through.
Oh.
Made me go first. Has everything I'm looking for in a partner, Mr. Right. Mr. made me go through a long improv scene about a debate when he knew I was wrong in the first place.
Ooh, I strung you along like a femme fatale in a spy thriller. I knew the outcome of our canoodling and flirting. It would only end with your demise or perceived doom by my hand. My supple hand.
Look, all I'm going to say to that is thank you, Noah.
Yes.
We don't do research, and I'm glad. Now I know. Now this is cleared up, so hopefully they'll mention it here within the episode.
Mm-hmm. No, but now I know. I completely forgot about when Piccolo and Kame join, and yeah, then they have to go. I forgot that's why they had to go find Dende. I thought it was because one of them died. No, goes down.
Yeah. One more piece of mail.
Dende.
Not from Dende, but from the land of YouTube, from Honeybee. So I guess we're acting as kind of a middleman, but maybe power listener Ian will respond to power listener Honeybee. If you'll remember, in one of our mailbags, Ian wrote that he walks several fucking hours a day for his job, and that's how he's able to listen to a bunch of our episodes. So Honeybee inquires, so Ian, you a sneaker tester? An on-foot small package courier? Professional Fitbit stepper? Dog walker? Or do you just have a toddler? Yeah, Ian. What can you, if you can... why are you walking so much for your job?
Of course, Ian, you do not have to answer this.
You don't.
We respect your privacy, but we're all just a little interested.
Come on, just a little hint.
Are you a cross-country coach?
Look, are you a beat cop? No, he couldn't listen to a podcast.
Are
you a bad beat cop? Are you not good at being a beat cop? Are you shirking your responsibilities? Because we do not want to get you in trouble.
Yeah. What other jobs require you to walk?
Are you just at a standing desk? I don't know.
Yeah. Are you on a desk mill? Treadmill?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. From God, the 2000s was full of bad ideas.
Do you own a cool startup? And do they want to sponsor our podcast?
Maybe Ian's startup is so cool that they had to rent out like airplane hangars. So he's got to walk through a bunch of airplane hangars to get from one department to the other.
Man, inquiring minds want to know. And that's including our minds, not just the listeners.
But of course, again, you don't have to tell us anything you don't want to.
But please do. So a little hint. Just a little hint. Little taste.
Let's keep the game going.
If you want to guess what Ian's job is, you can do so by writing to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. And if you need to, and then be sure to visit kamehouseparty.com, our hub of everything. There you can subscribe to the podcast. You can look at clips. You can subscribe to our social media feeds. Is there an episode that you're like, whoa, what was that one? Where's it at? Our full archive is there. And I forgot if I mentioned this last episode. We are in the process of getting every episode up on YouTube. It's just we started and then we stopped, and now our podcasting hosting service does it automatically. So future ones are fine, but there's a very large gap.
Yeah, it's a pretty big gap.
It's like 50.
Yeah, right.
60 episodes. Jeez. So it's going to take a hot minute, but they're going to go up, folks, if that is your preferred way to listen.
That's right. So, with all that being said, look, no matter what you got going on in your life, if you're frothing at the mouth for those missing 50 on YouTube, or you're racking your brain to figure out what Ian's walking for, you gotta keep fighting.